Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. I'm just here sipping on my coffee here in Mercer County. And we are actually getting things ready to go for harvesting. Had a nice delivery last week show up here at the farm. First of all, we got this beautiful Thunder Creek trailer for both DEF and farm fuel. I don't want to call it diesel, don't want to call it gas. It's just farm fuel. We'll just leave it at that. And we got this beautiful TLX 3500 to match. We still have this guy here, our TLX 2020. And then the farm version, which is over here. Hauling the header. We were working on getting things all situated, everything cleaned up. Anything broken, I apologize if the screen looks a little weird or if it's a little choppy. I'm not sure what's going on in this map. I was playing it yesterday, no recording, no nothing, you know, just in my off time, just seeing where I'm at in this on this map, and everything seemed to run fine. So I don't know what the difference is between yesterday and today is. So I don't think it's the fact that I have recording software going, because it's never been that big of a difference. But we have our equipment here. We did get, like I said, we did go through, we did maintenance, getting all of our grease fittings taken care of. Everything's greased up, everything's sharp, ready to cut. And we shouldn't have any issues. Everything is also, well, yeah, everything is fueled up. I just had to thinking, wait, did we actually do that? But yeah, we actually did. So what we are going to do, let me pull up the tablet here. Let me grab it out of the truck. Oops, it's on the other side. Yeah, not climbing on the truck, climbing into the truck. Alright, let me grab the tablet here. So, fields that we are ready to harvest. It's going to be 27, 20, 32, 25, 24, 19, and 1. Basically all but 2 of our fields here in Mercer County. To give you an idea of what we have growing, which that's not what I wanted. So 27, let's see, soybeans. I apparently don't have any soybeans. Okay then, I thought I had a couple soybeans. So 25 and 1 are both wheat. So I may actually start off with that, because 25 is right here. And 1 is just right across the street. So I can hook up the header here, take care of this field, get everything emptied. Basically, and it gives me a chance to make sure we're good on the elevator. The silo, whatever you want to call it. My personal elevator, I'll put it at that. Which is hiding back there. I know it's been a while since I've been here on Mercer County, guys. I couldn't tell you why, but like I said, we're going to disconnect that. I'm gonna pull this out of the way over here, get it into the shade-ish. It is first thing in the morning today, but therefore we didn't have any moisture come in overnight, so that's why I'm willing to get up and start harvesting first thing, especially something like what I say, wheat? Yeah, wheat. So we have the wheat. This light blue is actually triticale, which I don't know offhand exactly what that is. And I have 4 fields with it. So 27, okay, that 27 is rye. 26 is short season soybeans, okay. Alright, Okay, 26 is one I cannot harvest yet. Can't remember what this is down here. Ah, corn. So my short season beans and my corn are not ready. One thing I'm going to try to do, aside from, I think I'm going to plant grass in 20 and 25, and then do winter wheat across the board, just so there is field coverage. I'm going to do grass in 1 and 25, just kind of let it reset itself over the winter and for next year. So that's my idea going into that. Let's get in here, get our beautiful 9860 STS fired up. We're gonna have to get some equipment moved out of the way here. Oh, I am definitely not lined up. That's what I get for not paying attention. I do apologize if the actual screen resolution looks a little funny. I've recently reinstalled my recording software and made a few changes. Ah, there we go. Let's get this folded up. I'm going to make sure I have all my connections done shortly. I just want to get this equipment out of my way. This might be one of the situations. I'm just actually kind of looking. I'm hoping that the the grain auger off the harvester gets tall enough to reach over these vehicles. If it doesn't, then I'm in trouble. I'm just gonna bring these around the corner back here. Because it is supposed to be a nice sunshiny day. Let's get these tarps off. Let's get the harvester unfolded to make sure our connections are correct as far as all of our buttons are doing what they're supposed to. Oop. There we go. Gets the ladder slid out of the way and gets the auger unfolded. Alright. So let's slowly get the headers fired up. And we're engaging the equipment back here. Not hearing any noises, which is good. Everything seems to be in good working order, which is great considering all the work we did to get this ready. No major issues on the belt there. So yeah, I think we're good to go, guys. I haven't actually measured this. Whew, just squeezed by there. I hope I can squeeze through here with this header. Ah, good. Alright. Nope. There's a tree there. I thought I had more room. Definitely don't have the room I thought I did. Yeah, we're gonna have to go this way. But guys, one of the things I'm gonna do because of the new settings is as long as the recording itself is fine, Kind of bounced off that tire a little bit. Wasn't hard, so we should be good. So we're gonna fire this up and get into the field. Like I was trying to say, what I'm going to do is make sure that the recording itself is in good order for you guys. If it's not the greatest, not the smoothest, you're not even going to be seeing this. But if you are hearing this, that means it was in good working order, obviously. However, if the scale, because I think I might have it, well, the screen I play on is a ultra wide screen, and I can't remember if I have the default settings for my recording software as that, because I do play a lot of games in full screen. And with how I'm playing Farming Sim at right now, I may have to adjust some settings either with my game or with my recording software. So that's going to be one thing that I may not be too thrilled about doing, but make sure that my videos are easier for you guys to view and watch, then that means I'm going to do it for you guys. Because when it comes down to it, I am doing these videos for you. Yeah, I do have fun playing these games. I mean, honestly, if I didn't, I wouldn't be doing these videos. As are most. That's the case for most YouTubers, not gonna lie. If we didn't like what we did, we wouldn't be doing the videos. I know, surprise. But here, we're just getting the headers done in this field. And then we are gonna be getting through the meat of this field, which there's not much meat to this one. It's gonna be more so the other field, field number, what did I say, 1? The one that's just across the street. I do have big plans and hopes for this field, for this farm rather, here in Mercer County. And I'm kind of hoping that this map actually comes to Farming Sim 22. This is one map that I thoroughly enjoy. And if I have to stay playing FS19 because of that, you know, same with American Life of Farming. I love that map too. There are a few things on that. Like I can't actually place my own buildings for animals. That's just not available. That's the only downside to that. But it is kind of a smaller map, so I do understand that it already has pre-placed areas. So, to an extent, I do understand. And yes, we are making a windrow of all of the chaff and whatnot. And that's because of wanting to bale it up and get feed for cattle. Cattle and pigs. I keep mentioning it in other videos that is what I'm wanting to do, and I have been wanting to do, but one thing or another, I have a bad habit of starting and restarting, you know, maps and not being able to see it through to the final finish. And a lot of it has to do, I've noticed, with there's something over there that's causing my frame rates to drop. Hope that didn't come out wrong. But yeah, so I gotta figure out what that is and remove that mod. But anyway, sorry, I lost my train of thought. So when it comes to like my maps and my fields, when it comes, you know, I get all these new mods, and because, you know, Mod Hub is always updating, and it's always making changes, it's always adding new mods. So I'm always wanting new mods, because a lot of the mods are great. Like the new TLX 3500, that truck is amazing. If you guys haven't actually had the chance to get it, it is free on the Mod Hub. So So, I mean, get it. Try it out. It's an amazing mod. If you haven't seen anything about it, I highly recommend going to check out DGA Goham. He's done a few videos about it, but he's the one that, in my opinion, is the most entertaining with it. There are people out there who can't stand him. I get that. I understand that. I respect your decision. I hope you can respect my decision to kind of say that I like watching him. Ooh, I think we're about half full here. So what I think I'm going to do is up here. I'm going to go get my grain trailer, get what we have in here unloaded, and then get the rest of this field finished up. But yeah, the TLX 3500, you do get only 2 truck beds to put on there, which is fine for me. I kind of wish there were a few additional options, I guess. I mean, there's plenty of options as it is, but it's just my personal preference. So, yeah. Let's go get that grain auger. Or the grain trailer. Definitely get my steps in today. Why is that out? I don't want that out. So I know one of the things I believe I have mentioned in the past is... Oh, I left the header on. Oops. My bad, I thought I turned that off. Grain auger is just a little too short. Let's see here. There we go. Alright, so while this is emptying, which shouldn't take too long, what I think I'm gonna do is speed things up a little bit so you guys don't have to hear me rambling. You've already heard me rambling for about 10-15 minutes, give or take, something like that. So enough of me talking, let's get to farming. Alright guys, so one thing I wanted to make a comment on, because I did go back, I took that chance to go back and take a look at my recording that I did starting in this video. I'm gonna keep that, but I made a couple resolution changes to my game settings. Instead of changing my recording settings, I went ahead and changed the game settings. So hopefully it looks a little bit better and doesn't look as stretched out, because to me, when I went back to review it, that's the way it looked. And I do apologize for that. But with that being said, let's speed things up and get to farming. Don't know what I was trying to say there aside from that. Alright guys, so we got that field taken care of. Since I do have this set up for that, what is it, wheat? We're going to go ahead and do the other wheat field that we have. The big one. And then we're going to, well, I think I might see what I need to do to deal with the triticale. Get those, what was it, 3 or 4 fields taken care of. Get those harvested up. Wow, this field just barely got that. Just barely got that filled. Since he is in our way, I'm going to get things moved around a bit, and I will see you guys over at the other field. Alright guys, we've already gotten into the new field. We're doing a couple of headland passes, and then we're going to get into the meat of this one. So let's get to it. Alright guys, so we actually have a full grain tank. and I'm on the opposite side of the field. As you can tell, I do use courseplay. I don't use it to the full potential because I believe if I could, or if I knew how to, I would be able to have my one grain tank, whatever you want to call it. Sorry, brain fart. My apologies. Basically follow me around and unload on the go. But unfortunately, that's not quite the case because I don't quite have that set up. And I know enough to basically be able to do what I need to in the fields. But anything extra, like running a full grain cart to the elevator to get unloaded, I haven't been able to figure that one out just yet. Granted, I haven't tried very hard. But what I'm going to do is stop the recording at least for now. And I'll catch back up to you guys when we get the field done. And we can kind of see how this field compares to the other fields. I may or may not actually get things switched over to deal with the tridecal right now. That's just so I can get that done and knocked out before it starts going bad on me. And then we can kind of compare all that together. I don't know just yet, but I'll get caught back up with you guys when I make that decision. So, see you then. Alright guys, good morning yet again. We ended up actually getting rained out yesterday. I just got the truck over here. We're going to get the John Deere filled up with fuel. We're going to do a little bit of maintenance on the header here. I'm apparently still having some frame rate issues. So I do apologize for that. But I did promise you that we were going to take a look at the harvest and how we did. Let me grab the tablet from under here. In that drawer, there it is. Alright, so let's get over to the right tab here. So this is that big field that we did. We averaged somewhere between 70, I'd say 85%, all the way down to maybe 70%. And I think a lot of that has to do, well, soil type. I mean, most of it's sandy loam type of soil. So it's not clay, it's not hard clay. So it deals with the water very well. The biggest issue I see was the nitrogen. Before we actually went through and did our harvest, as I was moving equipment over to this field, I noticed that nitrogen levels were not this bad, but they were bad. Even field 25 that we harvested, the nitrogen levels are not looking the greatest. Same with these other fields, but depending on how those crops deal with the nitrogen will depend on how that is. But as you can see, 25 actually fared out fairly well. And the field that we're harvesting here, 24, is yielding pretty decently. It might be average around 95 to 100% yield, which is great. All these little markers, all like around this field here, that's more so of, I don't know why it's registering like, you know, me mowing the grass, but it is what it is. Just so you guys are aware of that. But we have a, let's see here, 27, 26, 20, even 32 and 1 are fields that we bought after we, you know, after the first season dealing with these fields. So all we did was just plant right into them. We tilled it up and we planted. It was kind of getting late in the season for that, so that's why we did that. Didn't get a chance to deal with the fields the way I normally like to. So, with that being said, guys, I appreciate you sticking around. This is kind of a little bit different type of video than what I normally do. So, oh, that barn in the background all the way over there looks really weird to me. Maybe it's just the draw distance. I don't know. Anyway, you know the drill. Here's a spiel. Sorry. If you guys don't like hearing it, then please just get more people to subscribe and I'll just stop. But if you happen to like what you see, or if you catch yourself watching more than one of my videos, please hit that subscribe button. And then while you're at it, ring that bell, because that bell will let you be notified of every video I post, and not just a select few here and there. And if you're already a subscriber and you've already rang that bell, guys, I thank you and I greatly appreciate it. So with that being said, until next time, take care. Peace.